can we just talk about like how much lights can bring you happiness? Like how much I've spent on lights in lockdown, just between like doing making my room look nice and doing online gigs like as a drag queen and just liking pretty lights. We're not going to talk about how much I spent, but like doesn't it look cool? It took me forever to pick which color because I am anal about lighting and videos. But yeah, 10 years. That's a bloody life. That is a lifetime. That is literally a kid's life. I've been online for 10 years. Not consecutively. I took breaks and that kind of shit, but I've been posting and been on social media and taking part of this whole crazy world of social media for 10 years, which is absolutely terrifying because it has flew by. I looked at some of my old videos. Most of the newer ones and some of the older ones I'm okay with watching, but I went back 10 years and it was just like, oh, did I record this on a potato or a brick? And also just like, seeing yourself 10 years ago, like I'm 25, I was 15. Ooh, we've changed for the good. And I don't hate that kid, but I'm just like, ooh, that's different. So why did I start YouTube is the question. Why did I start social media? Why did I do it? Why did I want to do it? Is it for the money, the fame, and the fans? No, I started YouTube, I think, as an escape to be creative, to put myself out there because I was a very energetic child, I think, and I loved social media. I loved YouTube. I loved films. I just loved everything that in regards to cameras and lights. That's why I worked in theatre for years and I did shows, and that's why I'm a drag queen. My lovely wig in the corner, plus its sisters, which are clearly hidden by the pink light, but lighting is key. Wigs are key when I'm doing drag. You see more of Miss Ford on this YouTube channel very soon. I have a very exciting video coming up. I'm also taking part in a really, really cool show. But yeah, 10 years, why did I start? An escape, really, I think, and just an outlet to be creative. At the start, it was definitely an outlet to be creative. But like it has changed so much over the years as well. From when I started, YouTube was more of a community built system and page and website. Obviously then Google came along and now it's a corporate conglomerate company. And with that comes changes. Like, so back in the day it was a lot more for it was about like camaraderie and having friends online and having a community you could build, and it still is that, like, and a lot of people still do that on YouTube. But I suppose over the years it has come kind of more of a cash thing where people kind of do want to become YouTube famous or influencers or celebrities as per se, because they see someone doing it. And look, that's a reason to do social media. Do I think it's the right reason? No, I think you should do stuff in life for the love of it. And obviously, look, we all want to have a mansion and loads of money, but money doesn't always bring happiness. I know a lot of people who have a lot of money and they aren't happy. So, I think it's about living life is what it's about. I do this because I enjoy sharing parts of my life. The good, the bad, the ugly, and the indifferent. If you follow me on Instagram, you've seen all of that. But like even just sharing parts of my past relationship with Killian, it was just fun to be able to show the world someone that I was with at the time and like that I still love. He's like still my best friend. But it was just fun to like show people like how happy you are, and there's such good parts to social media. There's also bad parts to it as well, like people can be toxic, cancellations, people being weird, so many different things. But I think I got into social media for the right reasons. I wanted to have an outlet to kind of have an online diary, and I did that for 2 years. It's been good for me. It's also been bad because the pressure, and then you burn out and you don't feel you're good enough. But like that's what self-love and building yourself up is about. So if you know me from back in the day on YouTube when I used to do daily vlogs and that kind of stuff, before I started that, I kind of was in a group of like a lot of the British YouTubers. I knew a lot of them. Some of them had come up. I used to know Casper Lee before he got famous. There's a lot of people I've seen get famous, come into a lot of money. Has it changed them? Obviously your lifestyle changes, you lose all contacts, that kind of stuff. obviously when you're at the trajectory of how people were blowing up back in the day, obviously going viral now can literally happen in a second with the likes of TikTok and Twitter and Instagram. It happens. I think it took a lot more work back in the day for videos to go viral because I suppose YouTube wasn't this big thing that everyone was using. It was kind of more of a small community and people got behind you, where literally it happens overnight. That has happened overnight with people, but I think a lot of YouTube back in the day, you put a lot of work into what you got, and like you'd always buy new cameras and lighting, and I've done that for years. You can see the light, and I still use it for my drag performances and for stuff I do online. But it kind of changes, and I suppose has that them people, have they changed? Yes, of course. When you come into money, people change. You lose friends, you gain new ones. That's what it is. But I don't think the fame has ever changed on them people. I still watch some of their videos, and like I still know that person. You're still that kid that was online when I was 10 years ago. So yes, fame changes some people, but I don't think it does. If I had the opportunity to go back and kind of push myself to do more, would I? No, because I wasn't ready at the time to. I kind of pulled back from YouTube and I seen all my friends kind of getting big, and obviously I was involved in some of their videos and I would be in the background and that kind of stuff. It was terrifying. I wasn't in a good place. I was 15. There was so much shit going on in my life. I hadn't even come out yet. So I wasn't ready for like anything like that. Am I now? No, you're never fucking ready for shit like that. But I don't do it for that reason anymore. I do social media because it helps me. And hopefully it might help someone else watching one of my videos for like a laugh. Like, Jesus, I'm no comedian, but I try to make people's days happy. And that's why I do it. So obviously, as I mentioned, I did vlog for 2 years. So that was consecutive, every day, recording videos, whether they were half an hour long or a minute long. I did that for 2 fucking years. I remember not having any sleep. I suffered so bad with insomnia as a kid because I would be up till like 3 in the morning trying to make sure a video rendered and then uploaded and make sure it was there for the next day. And you're trying to do time zones and all this kind of stuff. Obviously, as an adult now, I know like to obviously be better about that in regards to like, okay, you need sleep, you need to eat. So looking back on the 2 years, do I regret? No, because I actually have a diary of what happened in my life. I have videos of my dog that we unfortunately don't have anymore because we sold our house and we had to move and that kind of stuff. So there's like so many memories there that I have, especially with my cousin Helena, who I was talking to before I recorded this video. There's things that we can look back on in our life and be like, we have video footage of that, like that we can be like, oh, I remember them days when we didn't have bills or jobs. And life is so much easier and you could just get drunk and not have a hangover. Never had the joys of that. I've always got hangovers for some reason. But you know, it's fun to be able to look back on my childhood and see that I had that diary there. Would I ever daily vlog ever again? Probably not. My life is way too boring now. I'm an adult, I'm old, and I sleep a lot. But like it was fun for me then because I was excited. I was a teenager. I had things to do. I was going to parties. We're in a global pandemic. Hi, I got out of bed today. I may have put jeans on. That would be the excitement of a daily video. But it's so different nowadays. I don't know if I enjoy the 2 years I did. I took it away from social media for a very long time. I hid all them videos. I was embarrassed of myself, and I suppose learning to love yourself, and I had over the last 4 years, thankful to Killian helping me be a better person and care about myself more and understand the stuff in my past that I've done is actually something I should be very proud of. And I can say that I'm proud of the videos I put out 10 years ago, 5 years ago. Now the ones 10 years ago that looked like they were recorded on the potato, maybe not so much, but like, you know, I was poor and it was, I think I was using my iPod at the time or like some old dodgy camera. But like, and then I remember seeing the different videos, you can see where the quality gets better and better and better. And now, like, I'm using a bloody phone to record it because phones are that good. 10 years ago, I think I had a flip phone 10 years ago, or an iPod, I can't remember. But like, no, you couldn't do that. So like, recording my life for 2 years was amazing. And I'm so grateful that I can look back on that time and be like, you made it, kid. You got where you wanted. You're doing what you want to do. Obviously an elephant in the room at that time when I was recording for 2 years. Obviously I hadn't come out. I think it was nearing the end of when I'd stopped doing the daily vlogs. I kind of disappeared from the internet for a while. And that was because I came out and there was a lot going on in my head, and was I ready to be out online and like all that comes with, because I'd seen so many friends and people online get like bullied and that kind of shit. I was like, there's no shit going on in my own life that I have to deal with. So I wasn't really ready for that. But then I remember when I posted my coming out video, the response I got, I think I got like nearly 2,000 views at the time. And I was like, oh my God, I'm famous. Bitch, we wish. If only my views would be that high nowadays. That would be magical. But I was just so proud of myself to be able to put it online. I would redo it so differently nowadays. My dog was in the video. I missed that little fucker, but it's so different. I'm so proud of that little kid for posting that video because fair fucking play. I was still in school. People knew I had a channel. People watched that video. People shared it. But at the time, I was also working in a youth group. A part of an LGBT youth group, which I have to thank for a lot of who I am today and why I do social media and why I have gone down the avenues I have to like still work within that realm and try help people. May it not be working with a youth group, but I try help people who are of the minorities in the world. And that's just something that has always been instilled in me since I did that. And it's kind of the push of why I want to make YouTube videos again. It's a lot for me as well. It's mostly selfish that I want to post stuff. And I want to be able to talk to people and make friends. And I really have found that with TikTok and drag. I'm just like, do YouTube. That's something you've wanted to do for years. And I'm doing it for the right reasons this time as well. I'm also a lot more real. I'm not that little character I created anymore. That little happy-go-lucky gay kid that was like, oh my God, my life's perfect. No, honey, it wasn't. But like, there's nothing wrong with that either. I suppose we all, when you're younger, build up this thing inside our heads, how special and better our life should be. Because, skewed ideas of social media online. People are like, oh, look at my life. You don't know what's going on behind the closed doors. No one's life's perfect. As much as celebrities try to make out theirs is, some of them celebrities, they might be crying in their $1 million mansion, but some people, life is hard, whether you've money or not. And, I think that's what people need to understand. Whether you're famous or you're just a normal Joe Soap like myself. Shit happens. Where do I stand with social media now? As of recently, of the last month, I have a lot better grasp on what I want to do. I always have had this idea and a dream, which is what I'm doing, is being really real and open online for the benefit of myself, which is, right, look, you have to be selfish in life and make yourself better and do better, and hold myself accountable. And also, I remember being that kid that was 15, 12, 13, 14, 15, watching YouTube videos of people who were out and coming out and being like, oh, if I could only live my life that real and wasn't afraid to come out. Look, I know kids come out like 10 now, but if I can help one person by just watching my video and them having a laugh or being like, oh, I like your lights. Oh my God, where'd you get that? I like your hair. That's what I want to do. I don't want to do it for anything else. In other regards, like sometimes I find social media kind of irks my mental health, but other times it really benefits and helps it because it makes me get out of my comfort zone and makes me get up off my arse and get out of the bed and be like, no one wants to see you lying in your bed on your Instagram story. Like if you follow me on my Instagram, I've never shut up on it, but it helps me. That's why I do it. If you don't like it, that's your own problem. All my social medias will be down below, and if I can put annotations on the screen, I will. We'll see if my editing software loves me enough or not. You know how it is. It's tough times out here. But yeah, I love and hate. It's a love and hate relationship, and I think that's always going to be the way. You love it because you enjoy doing it, but then also there's a lot of work that comes with it. Making videos, posting stuff. It may look real easy, but it's not. There's a lot of shit behind it that you have to do, and like lighting and that kind of shit. Especially if you're anal like me in regards to lights and what stuff looks like. But yeah, it's a love-hate relationship, and I don't think that's bad. So realising that I really wanted to do social media and push it, I think once I started doing drag, I kind of realised that I had the confidence to do it in a dress, high heels and a wig with 2 corsets and a pair of fake tits on. I was just like, okay, you've had a dream for doing this yourself. Obviously, my drag persona is going to be on this channel and I'm going to do that. But I also want to give me, Stephen, the power as well to speak up and speak on the topics you care about. Like Queer and Teen Chats is going to come back with a little talk show kind of interview thing I did for a while at the very start. And I really want to take that back because it's kind of like a podcast and it's really fun to do because you can have like really in-depth conversations with friends, family and other people you may not have talked to before or haven't talked to in years because it's for something else, and you talk more openly about it because you're obviously, it's for something, and you're just like I had conversations with my brother that we would never have on a normal day-to-day on my episode with him. It's on this channel. I'll put the link in the description for the playlist for them, but I will be starting them back up. Like I had conversations with my own brother that I would never have had. The same with my cousin Lena, some of my friends from my past I'd had conversations with. It's just like it opened me up to this like different idea of what it is, and I think I realize when I want to like help others, but I haven't always done it in the best capacity. I've always put others in front of me, where now I'm able to do it in regards to take care of myself, but also help others by posting a fucking video of me babbling for a few minutes, and maybe it'll take you out of what you're doing for the day. You know, if that helps, that helps. And if you've lasted this long in the video, thank you very much for sticking around and hearing me talk about my last 10 years on YouTube. I've quite a few videos coming up. Look, I'm not going to say a schedule or any of that because I need to sort the videos out and get that all ready. But I'm pretty happy that I'm doing this. It feels good. Have I recorded this video 101 times? Yes, but who does? Who doesn't when they're recording videos? You know, trying to get the lighting right and everything else. But thank you. As I said, all my social medias are down below in the description. I'm there if you want to chat. Look, it's tough times out there. Life's not fucking easy at the moment, and I'd be the first to put my hand up. Jesus, it's fucking hard. Sometimes I don't want to get out of bed, but you know what you have to do? Get out of bed. And like, you know, put some clothes on. Do it for you, for no one else. Do it for yourself. Just, you know, be better for yourself is all I'll say. And follow your dreams. Because I started to, and I'm a lot happier. So yeah, I don't have an outro. So, see you when I see you.